Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. Jacqueline. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. Jacqueline at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Thank you so much. A question that comes up for me is, what's a minimum amount that we need in order to make an investment in the Middle East? So I don't want to say dollar amount, but in terms of currency, what would that look like?
Right. The minimum, you would see the minimum if you're talking about things like having a double nationality or having the passport. And of course, if you're American citizens, why do you need an Egyptian passport? You know, it's good. But however, this is not the minimum that the seek. Now, when we are talking about governments that is actually encouraging investments. Think about Egypt. You don't have to have a minimum capital in order to start the business. But of course, it's different. If you're talking about, services business or manufacturing and so on, you don't have. There is no regulation that this is the minimum and amount of money that you need to invest. But of course. Not with banks, for example, not with insurance companies and so on. These are when the country regulations request for minimum capital to be paid and so on. But for the rest is absolutely, you don't have to have a certain amount. Emirates is the same. It only asks you for the licenses, where to invest and what to invest in. It depends on the license. You pay for the license, but they do not ask you for capital in order to be able, and you put it into the bank. Saudi Arabia does not require capital in the first year. So absolutely, if you have zero capital and you need to invest, you start getting the license and you don't get a capital. And again, but I'm not talking about every industry and about every business, but there are a lot of encouragement to go in. I would mention as well is that in Egypt, for example, there is this mubadara. So the mubadara is from the government and the local banks in Egypt. If you are requiring capital in order to get raw materials or manufacturing equipment or building factories and so on, it gives you a lot of bank and financial facilitation with 5% interest. Well, by the way, this is the lending. If you think about that, now it's 18%. Return on time deposit from the banks. You think how low it is that the Egyptian government and the banks are encouraging investment, and you don't have to bring fresh cash with you. It can be just the ideas, just the thoughts, and you would definitely be supported by the government and the loans from the banks.
For now.